today I'm going to try to make this bride bucket seat work in my 1990 C4. So this is what we're dealing with. My car basically has the base model seats in it, and they're not too supportive for the track. You can see the bolsters are really soft, they move a lot. This one you can actually feel a metal bar in it coming out a little bit. Usually I just kind of push my knee up against the door panel and try to brace myself a little bit when I'm driving out on track. But yeah, it'll be cool to see what this bucket seat feels like. So I'm going to lift this cushion up. It's 4 bolts and this whole seat just comes right. So after I took the seat cushion out, which was easy, just a little metal clip under here, you just pop it out and the seat cushion just literally pulls out. 4 bolts right here. Take those 4 bolts out. You can see the entire seat is loose. So now this will come right out. Here's the first official test fit. Just dropping it in and taking a look at what we're dealing with. You can see right off the rip. Basically, the threads down there for the original seat almost line up with the threads on the side of the seat here. And in the back, looks like the threads on the seat frame are a little bit further back from the actual ones on the seat itself. So my plan is to just basically make a L bracket that goes all the way across and up the other side. Same on this side, down and all the way across. And then if I have to, I can just weld a little tab coming off that bracket to bolt it to the original threads down there. And looks like it might work just fine. Everything here is clearing, no interference. The seat belt is actually part of the seat frame on these, which is nice. That means I can still run the factory seat belt, and that'll work out just fine. So yeah, let's get fabricating. So just took some measurements from this hole to this hole, 14.5, and about 14 from this one to this one. Took some measurements on the bride seat. We got 15.5 from here to here. So that's good, because that means it's going to allow us enough room to have a bolt here and here, and have enough room for the L bracket to come up on the side, probably about a 1/2 inch or so on each side. That looks like it's going to work out. I just have to go see if I can find some steel somewhere. I have a lot stored at my parents' house in the basement, so I might have to make a run down the street. One thing that does drive me crazy about this car, these seat tracks, they have a lot of play in them. I can move it up and down. And the seat itself also has a lot of movement to it. So even though I'm bolting a bucket seat directly to this, it's still going to want to move a little bit. But I guess that's something I just have to deal with. So, yep, moving onwards. Quick run to Tractor Supply. This is 3/16 by 1 1/4 inch wide flat stock. So I got my measurements on here already. Basically, it's got 3 inches on each side, which is going to bend up to bolt into the side of the seat. And we've got 15.5 from here to here for the width of the seat. So I'm just going to chop it here and put 2 bends in it. And then I'm going to have to drill a couple holes on the side, and that will be the front. Alright, so this is the first bar. It's a little tricky. I probably could have bent this in the vise without putting heat into it, but I ended up heating it up basically red hot, and that turned into making this hole a little bit tricky to drill since the metal was hardened. But I got it done. So I'm going to put the seat in there, take some measurements for the rear pieces that are going to come down and across, and then I think they're going to go this way. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, the brackets are all done. I had to run to Harbor Freight to grab a new mask because started welding one of these and my mask wasn't working, so a little bit of a hold up, but that's all right. I'm going to degrease all of these and then spray it with some Krylon Satin Black. It's about 60 degrees out right now, so I'm kind of pushing it. Hopefully this comes out all right, but plan is to bolt all the brackets up tonight, get the seat in the car, and hopefully take it for a little test drive, see how it feels, and we'll go from there.